Rest in peace to Stephen Twitch Boss. Twitch, as I came to know him by, and I'm sure many of you have as well, was one of my favorite dancers. I know many of you are familiar with him from the Ellen DeGeneres show, but he became one of my faves long before that. Anyone that knows me personally knows that I am an avid all things dance person. It's one of my passions, as it was his, and that's how I came to know him. I still remember his auditions on So You Think You Can Dance. He competed in back-to-back seasons, finally making the top 20 in season 4. I was up in my living room, y'all, cheering him on as if I were in the live audience. And fun fact, I'll just insert right here, is that I actually did have a chance to sit in on live auditions for a few days, but just not his. But anyways, I remember thinking, oh, I hope he doesn't get ate up, because he was a hip hop dancer. But he shut me up real quick, and everyone else too, when he did this contemporary piece called Mercy, choreographed by Mia Michaels. It was so good, y'all. It even got nominated for an Emmy. Check it out if you haven't seen it already. You can probably, I'm sure, just go to YouTube and type it in. It just showed how well-rounded he was as a dancer, and how he was not only able to stretch beyond his comfort genre, but excel in others. I knew he was going places then. He ended up being runner-up that season too. He was even asked back the next season to perform Mercy again, and was also asked to come back often as one of the All-Stars. He then went on to become one of the judges. At some point, Twitch became part of the Ellen DeGeneres show as a DJ. I'm not sure when all that came about. I just know I looked up one day and he was there. And I thought that was an amazing opportunity for him as well. And then in even more recent years, he actually became a co-executive producer of the show. He had his own apparel line. He's appeared in several movies: Stomp the Yard, Step It Up, All In, Magic Mike XXL, just to name a few. He and his wife, they hosted Disney's fairy tale weddings. He was successful. He took his moment and he made something out of it. He leaves behind his wife, Allison Hoker, who also appeared on So You Think You Can Dance. 3 children. The 2 younger ones are with Allison, and the older one, Allison came into the marriage with, but he legally adopted her. He took his life, y'all, on December 13th, yesterday, in a hotel located only a few minutes from his home. It's said that Allison notified the police to express her concerns that he was gone from the house, but yet his car was still at home. Police officers received a call about a shooting at the Oak Tree Inn. A member of the housekeeping staff supposedly found him after he didn't check out. I'm going to save my opinions about all of that, but I do wonder what was going on with Twitch that had him to this point. He always seemed so jovial, and to be where he was, considering where he came from, it's just baffling. I wonder if he left behind a note or anything to gain some kind of insight, but you just never know what someone is dealing with. And the truth is, we may never know when it comes to him. I do feel bad for his family, especially those children. I can only imagine that this time of year will forever be difficult for them. Twitch, may you rest in the arms of our Savior, and may your family have an overflow of peace and comfort during this time. One love.